Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning, my dear students. Our today's topic is cell organelles, animal and plant cell and its difference. Cell organelles. In a multicellular organism, multicellular mean those organisms which contain more than two cells. So in those organisms, cells have many smaller subunits that help them in carry out their specific functions, their important functions. So these smaller subunits are called organelles. Dear students, organelles are very important for cells. Why organelles are very important for cell? It is just because they perform various useful tasks. It is just because they carry out various different useful functions. So some of the important organelles are cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, vacuole, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, etc. So let's study all these organelles in detail. The first one organelle is cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost covering of a plant cell. It gives a well-defined means proper shape to the plant cell, and it is composed of a strong and hard material. That strong and hard material is called cellulose. It provides protection and support to the cell. As at very first we have studied that cell wall is the outermost covering of a plant cell. So from that it indicates that cell wall is only present in plant cell and there is no cell wall around in animal cell. Second organelle is cell membrane. Cell membrane is a thin semi-permeable membrane. Semi mean half. It is called semi-permeable membrane because it allows some solvents, some fluids, some material to pass through it. It do not allow all kinds of solvents or fluid to pass through this membrane. This membrane controls the passage of materials in or out of the cell. So it is called cell membrane. This cell membrane acts like a sieve tube and lets some materials pass through it, allows some materials to pass through it and stops other material. So that's why it is called a semi-permeable membrane, and it is composed of lipids and proteins. Lipids are oily organic compounds which do not dissolve in water and float on the surface of water because lipids are oily in nature. While protein are nitrogenous organic compound. So cell membrane contains lipids and proteins. This cell membrane separates the cell from its surrounding, means from its outer environment, also inside and outside, and other cells which is present around it. Cell membrane is the outermost covering of an animal cell. A plant cell also has a cell membrane, but it is below the cell wall because the main difference here between plant cell and animal cell is this, that plant cell contains cell wall, animal cell do not contain cell wall. While plant and animal both cell contain cell membrane, but in plant cell membrane is present below the cell wall. Third organelle is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is jelly-like transparent material. Transparent means जिसमें रोशनी नजर आए. So it is jelly-like transparent material that fills the cell is called cytoplasm. All chemical reactions in a place take place inside the cytoplasm. Both animals and plant cells contain the cytoplasm. Nucleus. Nucleus is the central controlling and information center of the cell. Nucleus controls and supervises. Supervises mean देखभाल करना. So nucleus control and supervises all the activities, all the function taking place inside the cell. That's why nucleus is also called the brain of the cell. Why nucleus is called the brain of the cell? Nucleus is called the brain of the cell because it controls and supervises all the activities taking place inside the cell. And we can also call it as that it is the central controlling and information center of the cell. Dear students, nucleus is covered with a membrane. Why it is covered with a membrane? It is covered with a membrane to separate it from the cytoplasm, from the jelly-like material. Nucleus contain many thread-like chromosome structure. Chromo mean color and soma mean body. So nucleus contain thread-like chromosome structure which store genetic information, which store heredity information about the cell and transfer it to a new cell. Nucleus is found both in plant and animal cells. Vacuoles. Tiny membrane, tiny means small, minute membrane-bonded organelles. Membrane-bonded means those organelles which is covered by membrane. So it is tiny membrane-bonded organelles that store nutrients, waste material and other substances which is present inside them. Vacuoles are found in both animal and plant cells. However, in animal cells, many small vacuoles are present. In animal cell, many small vacuoles are present, but in plant cell, only a single but comparatively bigger vacuole is present. Bigger vacuole is present in plant cell as compared to animal cell because animal contain many small vacuoles, but plant cell contain only one vacuole, single vacuole. Ribosomes. Ribosomes are small particles which is made of proteins and RNA. RNA stands for ribonucleic acids. Ribosomes have no outer membrane. Ribosomes make proteins for cells. It means ribosomes are specialized for the synthesis for the manufacturing of proteins for cell. Ribosomes are present both in animal and plant cells. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is double membrane bonded structure and it provides energy to the cell for its activities. It means that mitochondria is powerhouse for cell. Mitochondria is present both in animal cell, also in plant cells. Last organelle is chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are tiny disc-like structures. Tiny means small, minute. Disc mean flat, circular or rounded plate. So chloroplasts are tiny disc-like structures having a chlorophyll pigment. Green color pigment inside them are called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are only present in a plant cell and give the green color to plants. And because of this green color pigment which is present in leaves, so the process of photosynthesis takes place in plants. And here it indicates that as the green color pigment is present in plant cell and they are able to manufacture its own food, so Chloroplasts are absent in animal cell because animals are heterotrophic and plants are autotrophic. Chloroplasts gather mean collect the energy of the sun and use it to make food for the plant by the process of photosynthesis. Leaves are called food factories of plant. Why leaves are called food factories of plant? Because they have chloroplasts inside them. My dears, read the topic gradually and make 10 MCQs. Also draw a label diagram of animal cell and plant cell on your rough notebook, neat and clean. Take care of yourself. Best of luck ahead.